People. Que pasa, say what they do. Now, the first thing that is popping in the news is today I did a video and I spoke about an individual, and his name is Jeff Bedward. He is 20-year-old and he is from Bellis Gate. Now, people, when I did that video, I said that this youth is like a babyface assassin, and this is his picture on the screen right here. And I gave a track record that he was implicated in at least 3 other takeaways, amongst other stuff. And based on his latest suspicions, it is said that he is a suspect that is responsible for the takeaway of Clarendon teacher Natalie Dawkins that has been missing from last week Tuesday. And they found him and a next man with the car. And the Pope and them in some sort of pie out. And after the smoke clear, this man was taken out. And also his Kumbolo, I am speaking about his accomplice. He was also caught up. However, him take himself in some sort of bush area. Now, people, like I said, I gave you his history today. However, I am going to talk about the family tree. And when I talk about the family tree, may I talk about the grandfather, may I talk about the mother. It is said that the mother is the one that encourages all his BS. She backs him up, she takes up for him. And he also has a grandfather that is a thief. Now, people, based on information that I got, I heard that the grandmother did some sort of interview, and I think on the Gleaner or Observer, not 100% sure. However, based on the fact that I confident my link and whatever information that I get, I can basically vouch for it or vow for it. So people, take a listen, take a look to what somebody has to say that knows the family and knows the era, knows everything about exactly what is going on. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Yes, Mr. How are you doing? Yeah, when Mr. Light, you see this is best note here, I wouldn't mind you give it to the Popo. But we don't want to really, then get me number on. Seeing? Because I don't live in Jamaica. But you see this boy with them calling him Jeff Bedward, the whole generation of them, from the grandfather side of thief, down to the grandfather, I post them, you know. And if the police them go at him house where him live, them find enough thieving things there. Because I don't know that boy they are going with things in that district, you know. So lots of people glad him dead. Right? Just when you go for the school, you send the police them right there. Just when you go for Bellis Gate school, pass the school, don't go up the hill, go down the hill. You know? And when you go down the hill, you're gonna go down the next steep hill. Don't go at the bottom of the steep hill. The house there only one tank, they're right on the right hand side, they're going down the steep hill, you know, are over in a Bedford where them live. Right? So if the police then go over there, they find lots of evidence over there because the mother uploaded everything what the boy do. You know? So me no mind the Popo then go dig up the parents' house. Probably all the woman TV where they take out their house where they kidnap. You know, probably they find all the woman TV them over there. Over the house there. Right over in the Bedford where they then live, man. You know? I tell you. What they then kill a man up a Bellis Gate and the same boy involved in it. You know, boy, I go and bad in the district, I tell you, man. I tell you, man, the boy when they call him Jeff, man, he have a grandfather named Vin. You know, Vin side of family from the father side. You know, I post them. Vin is a man used to do cabinet making in the district. And when people give me the money for build furniture, him take the money and then do the people them furniture. I think him dead and gone now, but I think a little people money that man did with. Yeah? Me I tell you, man, on a little people money that man did with, man. You see him Vin, they have one son here, I tell you, know. And we have to tie him up on light post and beat him, you know. You will him thief, you know. Nobody could not keep no ganja no go about the place sick of the boy, you know. And one night he come and dance, you know. And we catch him, I broke one woman shop in the district named Miss Mardy, you know. I will tie him up on light post and beat him, kill him. And so we could have get rid of him. The whole family of them from the daddy side, man, a postman. You know? Maybe right now, the woman will disappear. Maybe I'll do the woman go bury him. Believe you me. down in the bush there. So the police they couldn't go dig up a whole down there, no evidence them go find if them go over which part in parents live over the Beetroot walk there.
Now people, like you hear, that is exclusive. That means don't run in, don't plagiarize, don't try this at home. You know exactly who I am speaking. Now people, like I said, the grandmother did some sort of interview, and people, you know, so when you have family, you have different sides. You have the granny side, you have the uncle side. You have some side of the family that might be legitimate. However, people, based on this information, we are talking about Vin, the grandfather, him a thief, 2-foot post. We are talking about him son, 2-foot post. And we saw that, or we hear said the mother of Jeff, she facilitates the FUCKRY. So therefore she encourages him to be a thief. So people may say this, we say that. I hope that she is encouraging him to go and test out his casket, because people will say he is gone to the afterlife. Now people, when we think about the fact that the grandfather a thief, the grandfather son a thief, this one Jeff is a thief, and people, like the interview that the grandmother did, she said that the father, his biological father, is afraid of him, and she also is afraid of him because anywhere he goes, he is like a black cat. Pure bad luck. We are talking about 7 years of bad luck. So people, them basically tell him to keep one side, keep away from the family. However, as it pertains to the mother, it is polar opposite. She likes the thieving stuff. She likes the proceeds of crime, because people, you have some family member, they don't like to work. They don't like to go out there and fill out any sort of application. And even if them have a son, and the son is doing all sorts of BS, before them tell the son, listen, straighten up yourself or don't come back at the yard. No, they are encouraging it because them want all sorts of free stuff, them like sweets. So therefore, she, being the mother, wanted all sorts of sweets. Now people, everything gets sour because we say, this boy gone. This boy was taken out because he was wanted for at least 3 other slap away. And people, we say him is a thief, he is a kleptomaniac, he is a fingersmith. So therefore, him want everything. So therefore, if him see with your thing, as in the teacher, we are speaking about Natalie Dawkins, he probably wanted her car, he probably broke in her house and thief all sorts of stuff. And more than likely, like you hear the voice note say, more than likely, this stuff and other stuff is going to be by the mother's house. We are speaking about the fencing house. We are speaking about where he takes everything that he steals. He and his accomplice. So people, at the end of the day, we can say all's well or all was bad that ends bad or ends well. In this case, because we see so we get off a menace to society, out of the place, and people, he is gone to the afterlife. However, the Pope should also lock up this mother, and also everybody that is in the family that are a set of crooks that facilitate the FUCKRY. They are also accomplices. We are speaking about everything that he does, because if him take with somebody and take them stuff, if he does any sort of extortion, if he does any sort of thievery, they are also getting the proceeds of crime. So therefore, they are just as guilty, point blank and period. So anyways, people, at the end of the day, like I said, hopefully they find this teacher and hopefully she will be okay. However, people, you understand, as it pertains to this youth, we are speaking about Jeff. He is not a person that saves life. He is more like a grim reaper. We are speaking about bad luck. He is more like a person that takes away a person's life. So more than likely, anybody that he comes in any kind of contact with, more than likely they are DEAD. However, people like them always say, hope for the best, however, expect the worst. Point blank and period. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is an update as it pertains to the teacher from Clarendon. We are speaking about Natalie Dawkins. Now, the other day I did a video and I said that 2 men were found in her car and there was some sort of altercation between themselves and the popo. And after the smoke cleared, 1 man was taken out. I am speaking about 20-year-old Jeff Bedward. And based on the information from the popo, it is said that a next man was also hit because they saw all sorts of red. However, that person took away himself, him run at the bush and he escaped. However, people, it is said that That man later turned up at some sort of place of recovery. And when he went for treatment for his injuries that looked like some sort of pie, it is said that the facility called the Popo because people, that is a normal protocol. So anyways, the Popo came and they arrested this man, and while he is getting treatment, he is under Popo guard. So people, the good thing is that, like I said, 2 men was in that lady's car, and out of the 2 men, one lost their life and the next one turned up at the Popo station. So therefore, people, this might be a case that is going to be one for the prosecution, for the system once again. So the moral of the story is this: whenever you fight the law, you always end up on the SHITTY end of the stick. And it seems as if these gunmen, these thieves, these murderers, they never learn. But people like them say, the fool or a fool is always the last to know. And people, that is the case in this case.